Tigray refugees flee into Sudan as deadly border fighting sparks fears of renewed war. Hundreds of people have fled from Ethiopia's Tigray region into neighboring Sudan, following intense fighting between Ethiopian federal forces and fighters from the Tigray People's Liberation Front, or TPLF. According to reports, the clashes erupted over the weekend in the Shararina area near the Ethiopia-Sudan border. Heavy artillery, drone strikes, and ground assaults were used during the fighting, forcing civilians and wounded fighters to flee across the border in search of safety. The violence marks one of the most serious breaches of the November 2022 peace agreement that ended the devastating two-year war in Tigray. That conflict claimed an estimated 600,000 lives, displaced more than 1 million people, and left widespread destruction across northern Ethiopia. Both sides are blaming each other for the latest fighting. The TPLF says Ethiopian federal forces launched a large-scale offensive using infantry, artillery, and drones. Meanwhile, tensions have been rising for months, with troops from both sides positioned along the border and accusing one another of preparing for war. By Sunday afternoon, reports indicated that the fighting had begun to subside, offering a temporary period of calm. However, the situation remains highly volatile, and concerns continue to grow that the fragile peace agreement could collapse, potentially leading to another devastating conflict. On the Sudanese side of the border, residents reported hearing continuous explosions and heavy gunfire. Several refugee camps were reportedly affected by artillery or drone fire, although the number of casualties has not yet been confirmed. The United Nations Refugee Agency, UNHCR, has expressed deep concern over the escalating tensions and the safety of civilians caught in the crossfire. As the situation develops, many fear that renewed conflict in Tigray could trigger another humanitarian crisis, sending thousands more people across the border and threatening regional stability. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more updates on developments across Africa and around the world.